Betty bought some butter, but, she said, the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter, so 'twas better. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. Point. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? But if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, were they pickled when he picked them from the vine? Or was Peter Piper pickled when he picked the pickled peppers picked from the pickled pepper vine? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck. He would. As much wood as he could. And chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Shep Schwab shopped at Scott's Schnapp's shop. One shot of Scott's Schnapp's stopped Schwab's watch. The sixth sheep's sick. The seething sea seasurf, and thus the seething seasurf is a thus. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells, so if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. I bought a bit of baking powder and baked a batch of biscuits. I brought a big basket of biscuits back to the bakery and baked a basket of big biscuits. Then I took the big basket of biscuits and the basket of big biscuits and mixed the big biscuits with the basket of biscuits that was next to the big basket and put a bunch of biscuits from the basket into a biscuit mixer and brought the basket of biscuits and the box of mixed biscuits and the biscuit mixer to the bakery and opened a tin of sardines. A twister of twists once twisted a twist, and the twist that he twisted was a 3-twisted twist. Now in twisting this twist, if a twist should untwist, well, the twist that untwisted untwist the twists. While we were walking, we were watching window washers wash Washington's windows with warm washing water. What time does the wristwatch strap shop shut? You've no need to light a night light on a light night light tonight, for a night light's light's a slight light, and tonight's a night that's light. Point. When a night's light, like tonight's light, it is really not quite right to light night lights with their slight lights on a light night like tonight. Cows graze in groves on grass, which grows in grooves and groves. Of all the felt I ever felt, I never felt a piece of felt which felt as fine as that felt. When first I felt that felt hat's felt. On a lazy laser razor lies a laser ray a razor. Ripe white wheat reapers reap ripe white wheat right. How many cans can a can? If a can cans. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought was not the thought I thought. 3 tree turtles took turns talking tongue twisters. If 3 tree turtles took turns talking tongue twisters, where's the twisters the 3 tree turtles talked? These 1,000 tricky tongue twisters trip thrillingly off the tongue. Sure, sir, the ship's shore ship shape, sir. Fred fed Ted bread, and Ted fed Fred bread. I can think of 6 thin things, and of 6 thick things too. A pleasant place. To place a place is a place, where a place is pleased to be placed. A proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. Jolly juggling jesters jauntily juggle jingling jacks.